Andrey Rublev is back in the winner's circle, and it's about time. After a tough stretch without a victory since his deep run at the U.S. Open, the Russian star finally broke through with a commanding performance in Paris. But is this the spark he needs to reignite his season, or just another fleeting moment on the court? Let's dive into the drama of day one at the Rolex Paris Masters and uncover what really happened. Andrey Rublev's triumphant return. On this exciting Monday in Paris, Andrey Rublev, check out his player profile here, https://apttour.com/n/Andrey Rublev RE44 overview, claimed his very first match success since advancing to the fourth round of the U.S. Open. More on that tournament at https://apttour.com/n/overview.560/overview. He dominated Jacob Fearnley, his profile https://atptour.com/n/players/Jacob Fearnley/overview in straight sets with a final score of 6-1, 6-4 right there at the Rolex Paris Masters. Tournament details https://atptour.com/n/tournaments Paris 352. For those new to tennis, it's one of the prestigious ATP Masters 1000 tournaments. Think of it as a high-stakes league where top players earn big points and prize money, ranking just below the Grand Slams in importance. Rublev, seeded 12th, has now improved his record to 8-8 across all ATP Masters 1000 events this year, bouncing back from a rocky start of 1-5. And this isn't just any comeback. Remember his strong showings in the quarterfinals of Toronto and Cincinnati? It shows he's got the talent. The match unfolded smoothly at first, with Rublev racing to a 6-1 lead in the opener and a quick 2-0 edge in the second, thanks to 4 service breaks. But here's where it gets really gripping, and this is the part most people miss, as it highlights the mental grind of professional tennis. The British qualifier, Fearnley, fought back fiercely, tying it up at 2-2 in the second set, creating intense pressure. Rublev squandered 3 breakpoints at 3-2, which could have ended it early, but he seized the next one decisively, turning it into match point. Post-match, Rublev shared his thoughts in a refreshing way. "I faced a tough opponent today who plays exceptionally well and has notched some impressive victories this season. I managed to rise to the occasion and deliver solid tennis. I've been struggling with wins lately, so claiming one like this on center court feels fantastic." According to the detailed stats from Infosys ATP Stats, Rublev capitalized on 5 out of 10 break opportunities, and his opponent didn't help matters with 11 double faults. This was their inaugural encounter in the Lexus ATP head-to-head series, setting the stage for future clashes. Up next for Rublev is learner Tien. His player page, https://en/players/learner Tien, go earlier that day overcame Nuno Borges. Profile, https://www.atptour.com/Nuno Borges BT72 with scores of 6-2, 7, 6, 7. For beginners wondering about tiebreaks, they're like sudden death overtime in tennis. First to 7 points, but you must win by 2, and it often does. Alexander Bublik. Explore his stats. https://http.mma/h for players, Alexander Bublik, facing Alexei Poprin. His overview, http.mma/h for players, Alexei Poprin, for the second time in an ATP Masters 1000 this season. They met in Madrid. The Kazakh player mirrored that victory with a 6-4, 6-3 result. Now making their Lexus ATP head-to-head even at 2-2. It's a great example of how rematches can turn into personal rivalries, keeping fans hooked. 2 French players named Arthur added to the excitement, both advancing with identical 7-6, 5, 7-6, 4 scores. Arthur Rinderknecht, his player info, https://www.atptour.com/Arthur Rinderknecht, while Arthur Cazaux details another important profile, https://arthur-cazaux-cofg overview, proving how unpredictable these high-level matches can be. And let's not forget Miomir Kecmanovic. Check him out, https://www.apttour.com/Miomir Kecmanovic, who triumphed over Alexander Kovacevic. His profile, https://www.apttour.com/LN-overview. In a thrilling 6-4, 1-6, 7-6-2 contest. This comeback from a set down showcases the resilience needed in tennis. But here's where it gets controversial. Some might argue that relying heavily on an opponent's mistakes, like Rublev did with those double faults, isn't a true test of skill. Is mental toughness more important than pure talent in these scenarios, or does it diminish the achievement? What do you think? Does a win like this count as much when errors play such a big role? As we wrap up this report from October 27th, 2025, it's clear Paris is heating up with surprises and comebacks. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Rublev's recent struggles are behind him, or will he face more hurdles? And what about the underdogs like Fearnley? Could they be future stars, or was this just a fluke? Join the conversation.